Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome in. I'm in the wrong place. I'm late. I'm 4 minutes late. Dude, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be like a couple minutes ago. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I told my moderators. While we get to where we're gonna be working today, you guys know that thing where there's like one kid in your high school class or your elementary school or wherever, that one kid in your class who lives so close to the school, yet they're always late. Because it's like the shortest commute, and they just think they're like, there's no way they can miss it. They live so close, they're gonna be on time. Facts. I was that kid today. I was at my desk ready to stream an hour and a half ago. And since then, I just got lost in deciding, and I was not ready. Before we actually get into the stream, guys, there's one thing I want to do today. We're going to work on the map room gardens for the most part, but as you can see, we have 2 install wires here now. And I want to put this one stasis chamber here, because with one stasis chamber, we now have 80% of the entire teleporter of light. Embarrassing? Wow, kind of. I'm not even going to try and deny that. Let me fly around and get myself a trapdoor. Mansur, Ty, Edits, Rico, Costa, Ashal, Cormac, Snaky Chan, welcome to the stream. We have Zandolf, Nina, Bolatech, Secret Chair, Sarah over on Twitch, Heavenly Demons, Sayo Clears. Hope you guys are doing good. Shy Guy, Noah, Tokido. I hope you guys are doing good as well. Everybody, welcome in. Today is going to be a flipping productive day, I can tell you that. It's something about my game stands low. Just my slider. Alright, let me go here. Before we do anything, I need a single trapdoor, which we're supposedly going to get somewhere in... let's take Spruce. Spruce will work. This teleport thing, still need to get a summary of this teleporter thing. Nomio, you're in the right place today, because now I'm actually ready to demonstrate it. We can toggle a bunch of... click a bunch of buttons and it will shoot me all over the world. Because we got 80% of it working now. Rickett and Ro wants it. Welcome in. Mendel, yo, dude. Thank you for the 6 euros. Just here to say hi. See you all tomorrow for the hashtag rainbow name. I'm enjoy the sun for now. You guys enjoy stream. Also, rainbow name tomorrow. Crazy. Dude, you've been working towards it. I don't even have a book on me yet. Luckily, we can fix that. Let me teleport to the starter house. Dude, this is the moment. It starts today. We're gonna have shortcuts. Starter house is a bit of a long one, so I gotta wait for a second. There we are. Oh, I did put a fence gate here, because my pig accidentally activated the teleporter as I was flying past the starter house. It's not supposed to do that. Guys, realize the time save though. Black Knight Angel, thank you for the follow. Igmal, V Gamer, and Snacky Chan, welcome in as well. Hope you guys are doing good. Gotta go down here. And then I can also teleport back to the storage in a minute, which is crazy. Dude, the time save, it's really gonna start. Will V5, welcome to the stream. Did you wire redstone line all the way across my world? No, Mew? No, dude, it's way better. It's way better. It's actually, I did the craziest thing teleporter-wise. It's like a whole new level of Minecraft teleportation. I made it smooth. We're gonna make this the 10th of May, 2025. Mendel goes in there as a first name. We're gonna put Joao Pedro in the book. Dude, thank you for being here. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I gotta get back to storage. I feel like the quickest way to do that, because we don't have a teleporter here, would be to go through the nether, but we're gonna take the teleporter anyway, just to demonstrate. Tasha, yo, welcome in. 4 months down, Viva la Revoluni, like the stream too, guys. Tasha, thank you. Thank you for the 4 months. Oh, that is a pearl, not a book. We're gonna put Tasha in the book. And we're gonna put Tsokito 2216 in the book. Now guys, before we're really gonna get into it, I have something for you. I have a word from our sponsor today. Actually stoked to announce that this stream is sponsored by Pine Hosting. If you want a Minecraft server or a server for a different game, Pine can help you out with it. Here's a quick bit of information on how you can get 30% off using code Looney. I'll be back with you in just a second. Are you tired of playing Minecraft by yourself or having an unreliable server host? Level up today with Pine. You can set up a Minecraft server easily in just a few minutes. Pine has high performance hardware, so you don't have to worry about your server being offline when you want to play. And their control panel has a built-in version switcher to play any version of the game you want. If you want mods on your server, you can directly add those from the server panel as well. But if you want more control, you can access the file directory to customize everything. Pine has server locations all over the world, so you always have a fast connection with affordable prices for all the games Pine offers. And the best thing about it, even if you already have a different provider, you can get 30% off with code LOONYMC, because Pine's support team will help you migrate your server for free. So get your own server or switch over right now with 30% off and support me in the process. Yo guys, welcome back. I'm getting questions. Are we on a server today? Well, when we were on server, Pine did help me get that organized, and the server experience was great. So if you want a reliable server like me, you can get 30% off with code Looney. Link is in the pinned comment. Press pause. Okay, guys, look, I'm paused. I'm not flying. We're not on a server today. But we will be. Noble Winter Season 1 in the Marketplace? Yeah, you can find it on the Minecraft Bedrock Marketplace. Guys, the deal is this. If we're on a server... Dude, will I was gonna say I will tell you, but will I tell you? Will I tell you, though? I might not. Who knows? Guys, let's actually go over here. I gotta go back to the storage, and we can do that now. Storage is channel 2. All of the teleporters are still to be wired up. Now, Nomeo, to answer your question, and maybe somebody else who's also curious how this works, essentially what I made, there's a bunch of encoders and decoders. So I click a button, an item goes and gets stuck because it misses the tripwire. It can occasionally do that. That doesn't really cause a problem. You just fire it again, and it works the same way. That goes into the nether, and that item gets translated into a binary code. That binary code goes through a single line, and if it goes to the right place, it will activate a teleporter. I sure hope I put an ender pearl in there. I think I might not have done that. And that's why I had 2 stacks of pearls in my old bar, because I just was picking up new ones. Entire system is not like fully ready. One thing that we still got to do, for example, is the ender pearl dispensers. Let me fly to storage. We'll put a new pearl there, and then it's gonna work next time. Could be a good way to announce a server stream, Simon. Dude, I'm sure that if we do a server stream, it will also be sponsored by Pine. They've been great, guys. I'm so stoked to be working with them. So if you guys need a server for something, or maybe you already... Dude, I dropped my trapdoor. I literally went to pick that up. We need that. Maybe you guys already have a server. You can switch to Pine, still get the 30% off, and they'll help you migrate all your files. So if you're in the business of playing Minecraft on the server, do it with Pine. You'll be happy for it. Snowsy, welcome to the stream. V-Gamer, welcome in as well. Okay, guys, we gotta get through here and reload the ender pearl first before we do anything else. Skater, welcome to the stream, and Left is Faster, welcome in as well. I hope you guys are doing good. So the pearl should be down the hallway. How many mods do I use? Well, not that many. You guys see that there's no pearl. That's why the thing didn't work. Because the trapdoor, I can guarantee it was fired. This is my mods list. You can go back through the stream and check it out if you want to. Winter's Hold, if objectively your best build. Completely unbiased trust. Says Noble Winter's Winter name. What about Winter's Hollow though? Oh my god, Sandolph just very, very briefly said, Snowcano. As a matter of fact correction, that's the worst. Okay, we need some kelp, all of this. I need another stasis chamber here, guys. I'm gonna show you guys why. So, I think we build it here. Let's go 1 deeper. Soul send in there. Is this deep enough? I think we might need to go 1 deeper, but we'll see. I'll just try it, I guess. Oh no, that's fine. Is the teleporter system working? Well, let's see. Let's just test it. This guys, this is another like little bonus to the teleporter. What this one is this allows us to get back at the teleporter interface. So let's say we want to go to the Ocean Monument. I'm gonna click that. We see the minecart getting dispensed. That means we're gonna end up over there. Let me actually grab a water bucket while we're waiting for it. Boom, there. Ocean Monument. Now, if we want to get back to the storage, that one got connected up as well. That's gonna put us in the storage hallway though. Looney, guess what? Didrik? Tell me, dude. RoGCS, welcome to the... Did we teleport twice there? I was not paying attention. I feel like this one is actually not like wired up yet. Let me dig through here. So guys, I just made another wire here. I did teleport twice. Dude, where to though? I don't think it was the starter house because the starter house is supposed to be slow. Maybe world portal? We low-key gotta check that out. So world portal is supposed to be 4. Let me see if I can still go there. Or did I accidentally just throw a pearl myself? Okay, that one works. Main base is not loaded. Portal is where we just came from, so that can be it. Starter house. And the 5th one is Ocean Monument. Let me check the Ocean Monument. Who told you were allowed to casually be a co-op builder? Dude, I've been designing things for so long. I think 5 misfire the Ocean Monument. How though? Very curious. Let's go to starter house. Wait, I feel like... Oh, there... Dude, it doesn't matter what I just did. There's no minecarts here. Dang it. We still need to line that up. Wait, aren't these supposed to come back? They are. Are they not there? Put signs on there? Oh yeah, we totally should. We just haven't gotten around to it. Wait, let me check out the portal on this side as to why there's no minecart there. Kyle Gore, dude, thank you for the follow. Oh, there's minecart stuck here. Dude. Oh my god. Guys, I think I forgot to connect something. Holy smokes, that is a big tower of minecarts. Dude, there's so much random junk in here. We gotta fix that. That explains a lot as to why things are not working. So I don't think that Ocean Monument trigger actually fired. We might have to run that back. This is supposed to be the storage? I think so. We need to be there because that's where all my redstone supplies are currently. It looks so not Minecraft. Fee Gamer, what? The minecart pile? Oh yeah, here we have a similar problem. Because that one's not connected either. Okay, supplies that I need. We need some blocks. Do I have any blocks? There. We need powered rails. And we need normal rails. Please. Normal rails. I was thinking the other day, Looney's gone from Van Gogh to Nikola Tesla. I'm definitely a little bit of an unhinged scientist right now. And then we'll go back to the proper building. Which actually, I've done some designing pre-stream, guys, and we're going to build some cool stuff today. Before we do that, though, what did I say I need to hear? Oh my god, I have that scatterbrain again. I was over there. I need normal rails. That minecart pile is horrendous. Yeah, let's go back to the nether roof. With a teleporter in hardcore is the last thing I imagined. Dude, it's gonna make for such a good video too. The thing that I'm most happy with is that it turned out so much better than it was originally supposed to be. My first imagination of this system was one location that could teleport you everywhere. But making it a multi-way system makes it so much more like effective and usable and fun. I think it would have been underwhelming if it was just a single location. I gotta see if my boat is ready. It is. Okay, so all we need here is a redstone or a powered rail line. Dead shot. Run? Dude, thank you for the 40 months. That's crazy, dude. That's so long. It's not the best run you've ever seen. Dude, there's gotta be grass in the forest here. Does that count? I don't think so. That counts. Grass percent. Fern does not equal grass. Rude dead shot in the book, dude. Thank you for the 40 months. We're gonna put Apple FN in the book as well. Okay, back towards that portal. Because we're still building that railway on the inside there. And then I think we go here. Oh, dang it. Hate that. Okay, there we are. That should link everything up on the other side. Sam, how many totems do I think I've gone through in this world? I think it's 8, and they're all to fall damage. Half of those are me from entering the end and then popping one on the platform because I had the most stupid end entrance in existence. But it looked cool. Now it looks even better, and it's not a safety hazard anymore. So there was some room for improvement. Bogo, what are we making? I'm wiring up my teleporter system that I built a while ago. Isn't there a trick where you log into the world to teleport to a certain place? You could do a central teleporter there. Might only work on the server though, not sure. Yeah, there's a trick that can do that. Teleport you on reloading the game. I don't think I really want that because like you're going to be hopping in and out of the game and you don't really need to. Let's see, guys. I want to test the Ocean Monument one. See if that one's working. Minecart goes in there, and then we gotta wait. And hopefully, I didn't accidentally double teleport there. I feel like the double teleport was maybe me just yeeting my Ender Pearl. Having a other double teleport would be really bad. Okay, so the Ocean Monument seems to not be loaded, which is suspicious. Dude, you know what it could be? Oh man, I think nothing went wrong with the system, guys. While I was testing in my creative world, one of the things that happened is that a flipping salmon actually triggered the one at the Ocean Monument. And I just teleported from the Ocean Monument. So there's a pretty decent chance that just as I teleported out, the teleporter got smacked by a fish. Which resulted in a double fire. I think there's a pretty decent chance that happened. We can fix that though. Oh, bro. Wait, there is a pearl here. So if there is a pearl, then why did this not fire? Oh, guys, there's still another issue. Let's not go troubleshooting on the teleporters today. One of the other issues I have is, bro, can you like leave? He's on the other side of the portal. Hit him in the knees. Okay, so one other issue, if we go through the teleporter or through the portal, on the other side of this, we're gonna find this whole structure. The issue is if there's a mob here above the minecarts, it will also ruin everything, like including my hopes and dreams. It's not good. Should we just... Oh, man. I want to not work on teleporters for stream, but we're just not there yet. Let me fix that by putting slabs there, so everything is secure. And the only thing here that can make its way across is a minecart. Because we already had an Enderman ruining this whole thing too. We're gonna have to do this for each of the 4 teleporters that are already operational. So sad I just made a 200k end chip. It's ugly. I need moral support. What do you mean 200k end chip? Did you like build one out of 200,000 blocks and it didn't look good? Yes? Oh my god, dude. That is awful. 200,000 blocks is so many. So, Bogo, you need moral support, but you also just need a solution, and I think you're gonna find one. Tell me, why does it look bad? Because if you can put that in words, then you also know what to fix. Okay, that is teleporter 2 that is now secured. How are you on the roof of the nether but in a cave, Panda? Oh, dude, give me a minute and I'll fly out of what this cave is and you'll see how crazy this place actually is. I'm working currently on the stage of my world where we're building a proper nether hub. And the nether hub is like a defining moment in the Minecraft world if you play it for a long time. Because that is like the thing that is gonna let you navigate through your world all the time. And I wanted to do that on 2 levels. I wanted to do it with teleporters. And I also wanted to do it by being able to fly to a portal. So we'll fly to a portal. Did I make the cave? Yeah, it's not a cave though. We're looking at the other side, the underside of mountains, which is what makes it so crazy. Give me a minute. I need to secure these teleporters, and then, well, we're already out here. You can see. Because it's symmetrical and it looks weird. Logo. Okay, so maybe that symmetry that feels a little off to you, maybe you can remove it by making a change to one side that makes it less weird and more interesting. I know these are generic words that don't tell you anything, but from there you can definitely like figure it out. Bro, just go away. Nobody likes piglins. Dude, I'm so happy that Mojang decided that piglins are like universal enemy number 1. Because they've been that for me for ages. Okay, Panda, we still need to do one, but let me actually show you like the area above the nether. You've recently gotten back into Minecraft, dude. Welcome back. This is a good place to be. So this here is my lower nether. And I used a bug in a snapshot 24W35A to remove bedrock using tall grass and bone meal. And these mountains, they sort of cover the entire area that I play in my overworld. That's where all my builds are. So in these mountains, we'll find portals that take us from one place to another one. For example, we got one right here that goes to my main storage. I'm gonna fly through that though, because we still got to secure 1 or 2 more decoders. Oh no, I did 4. I've only built 4 so far. Let me actually go to that storage and we'll try and teleport again. Guys, what I really like to do right now is teleport to all 4 of these places once. If we can get that to work, the system is secure for now. And then the next one, I'll do it off stream, and probably tomorrow we'll have the 5th one working. The 5th one is the main base, which is sort of gonna complete the system. Oh dude, I see what happened. So, guys, we just had that mystery of the double teleport. Something triggered this one. I can actually imagine that somewhere along this line, there's something that connects these two. I think it probably happens here. Oh, it does happen here. That system goes up, and then the redstone overhead of this bit. Dude, wait, I just wired this up wrong. That powers that. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna remove this bit. See, that sends us backwards here. And what just happened is I activated both of those stasis chambers. And I think they also activated like in about the same time frame. Okay. So we can use that to send the signal upwards. And then here, do we have everything we need? I think we do. Let's check the other side. Okay, and then this redstone dust needs to go back because otherwise that line doesn't work anymore. Right, guys, we're gonna test it. Number 2 is storage. Let's work backwards from 5. So this should send us to the ocean monument. I think I've gone insane. Still think the outline of the nether roof looks like the wither storm. Dude, when you have an image like that in your mind, it will feel like that. Okay, number 4 should be world spawn. Let's go there. Rihanna knows, welcome in. Good afternoon. Okay, that did send us to world spawn. Number 3, starter house. Sevi, thank you for the follow. 17WWJD, thank you for the follow. Starter house is always a bit slow because that one has a longer wire, but it gets us there. And then from the starter house, I still need a system that teleports me back to right here. I'm gonna make that in a similar fashion as the one at the storage, but I haven't quite done that. Then we go to number 2. Number 2 is the storage, and that would be location number 4 for right now, which makes for a full lap. I hope the pearl is there. Dylan's Universe, welcome to the stream. Dude, beautiful. And then from here, we go through the end, back to the main base. Panda, starter house. Yes, dude. I did this sort of a speed run when I first had the world. Not like a full-on speed run, but like decently fast. Beat the game on day 5, got an elytra, and then I started looking for a cool base location. And I found this this swamp area, which is you can see here that's a swamp, but I covered it in snow, made a big old castle, and built my industrial area in a perimeter underneath, so I could use the witch huts for redstone farms. And the main base is down here. Guys, I'm gonna go to the storage one more time, drop off my stuff, and then we're gonna go to my creative world where I did some designing. This castle that we're in, by the way, has been made without creative. We just winged this on stream, this entire area. But nowadays, I decided to start using Axiom as well as like Medica, so we can make the builds even crazier. You're insane, Minecraft, dude. Thank you. Longer instant wire takes longer. Recall cost that? No, it's not an instant wire, the one to the starter house. There's more components there that add a little bit of delay to it. I was wondering if it's possible to extend the number of places to teleport to by adding a bit to the decoder. Aziz, yes, the answer is we can absolutely do that. Right now, there's 5 places that are going to be wired up. We can make that 8 within the current system without having to change anything. And then we can upgrade it to 15 by just adding one more channel. Because with binary, that opens up a lot more options. And we could go further than that. The only thing that would change is I would need to build bigger decoders. Okay, with that, guys, we have made a proper lap. Let me actually go back to that other side. We'll put some of my stuff in the redstone chest there. And then I'll continue working in between streams from right there. There being right here. All of that stuff can go in there. Spruce stairs need to go back to starter house. This we need. This we need. That we need. Let's hop to the creative world, and we'll take a quick schematic of what I've been building before the stream, so we can build on what we started yesterday. Lazy Metakaira is back, guys. Okay, so this is the garden we're working on. What I did is I copied over the design we made on this side yesterday. We did that in survival in the other world. So I made a fresh copy to take that. That got copied over here. You can see that the landscape needs a little bit of change. Also, I made this, that top part of the temple, and I actually really like it. Then was able to copy that to the back, and at night / times at midnight. At night, that top bit is lit up so you can see it from far away. And in shaders, it looks like that. So the build has some presence. And with that, I think we're already a step like towards integrating it. We're still gonna have to do a lot of gardening, and we're gonna need to put some trees around it so everything's blended in. Let me take a stick so we can make a schematic here. I think we take turn on light medica, go there. And then we need to set a second point. I think we'll put it here. Yeah, that's good enough for the area. And then we take that one and we smear it up. Okay, and that should work. Yeah, I think everything is in there. Then we go and save that as map room garden. Save schematic, and back to the hardcore world. Is this the same seed as the hardcore world, so you know where you want to once your build plays? Left is faster. It's more simple than that. It's not even the same seed. It's literally the same world. As in, earlier today, I made a copy of the current version. Enabled the commands on it so I can use Axiom, and then built the actual build, or like edited the build that we already had, which we made in survival yesterday. Some builds I'll wing it, some builds I'll go for creative because it just saves a lot of time, especially like with a garden maze like that where you just have to replicate the same thing to the other side. First time I started using light medica was around day 5,500. Dax, it is. Dax is saying your map building is an homage to the Naked and Afraid Memorial building in Season 1, and that's true. That's true. Let's leave these powered rails in a chest here. No, that one. That was hard to see. Yellow line there with the shaders. Jonas, show you the storage building from above? There, done. Nah, jokes. I'll actually fly up so you can see that map changing. Do I have durability in my elytra? I do. Let me turn off shaders and it will be a bit clearer. You see it? Let's go back through Nether Hub, actually. Dude, I love that storage build. It's so out of place in the world, but I also think it adds so much. And not everything has to be like full on connected in a single place. Oh my god, Nina, you really never watch the stream. Nina just asked, since when do you play with shaders? I almost always fly through Nether Hub with shaders on. And I do that multiple times every stream. So that's a crazy question. Cos Looney, if you were to add a blocker item of your choice, what would that blocker item be? Dude, I literally don't know. I would, I have no answer. I don't know. Just played Stardew Valley for the first time. It's great. Forest GG. Dude, Stardew is an awesome game. I love it. Dude, this build looks so boring compared to the one that we just saw. And it's like a tiny difference. That is already loaded. Is it gonna be the same origin point? Then it might... No, I don't think so. Okay, let me go to render all layers. I need a stick, though. I don't know if I have a stick. Oh my god, this looks awful. Shaders and Light Medica do not agree. Dude, is there really not a single piece of wood here? I'm just gonna cut down a tree. I don't care. That okay, Minecraft gamer. I've been watching you on and off since the OG Hardcore World. Back now, and it's so cool to see how much you've done. Yo, thanks, dude. I feel like I've, especially this last year, I've taken a bunch of steps in just getting better in different aspects of the game. I'm happy with the things that we're making right now. I feel like we're cooking. Okay, I just needed a stick. That was literally all. Let me leave these here. That sapling can despawn. Okay. So we go to loaded schematics, we unload whatever that was, and we load the map room garden load. And then that is way out of bounds. I'm gonna fly towards the back to where that pillar was, just about. I think it's right around here. Dude, that is really close to where it's supposed to be. Okay, let's align that. Boom. Got it. Okay, then we gotta take the beacon out. And I gotta get this stick out of my inventory before I accidentally misplace anything. Let me be, welcome to the stream. And Linen Hoey, welcome as well. I hate your vids. Just kidding, I love your vids. Thanks, dude. Busy King 6002, thank you for the follow. Guys, follows have gone crazy over on Twitch. We're about to hit 32,000 followers there. Which I low-key expected the follow count on Twitch to go down first before it started going up. But that's not happening at all. Like, a couple people unfollowed because it's been years since I streamed there. And after that, it just started taking off. Well, Treviola, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, Cass asked, like, what if you want to... What block would you add or remove? Dude, I so don't... I don't know the answer. Probably just a wood type. Purple end wood, maybe? Even better, light blue end wood. That'd be sick. Okay, almost done with the beacon, and then first thing we're gonna do is build that bottom layer of the hedge maze. Maze. What is he? I'm so addicted to using the maze that I can't even say the word maze anymore. Joan Raven Miranda, welcome. Hey Looney, been watching your Hardcore World since last year. Still fun watching it until now. Still waiting for next movie, and by the way, it's my first time here watching you live. Yo, dude, thank you for joining us. Welcome in. I think we're gonna switch to shorter videos instead of the movies. I just rewatched the 5,000 Day movie, season 1. I watched the intro for that movie, and I was like, dude, I can make better videos in so many ways than back then. But that intro for that video slapped. That was actually, like, that's crazy. I would watch that video. Even though there was a lot to say about the quality not being great. Okay, we're gonna set my render mode to single layer. And then we're gonna go here. Wait, what? What's that? Oh, because I actually removed that. Yo, we're gonna do that. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's easy place. It is the most enjoyable thing to do. It's super satisfying. It's also a little lazy. Where's my half a pickaxe? It's right here. Dude, we're even gonna build the technology. Yeah, guys, recommend me farms to build in my world. I've built almost all. No, this is a crazy question. This is not about us recommending farms. This is about us saying a farm and you saying, yeah, I already have it. Like, if you have almost all of them, the real question is, which ones are you missing? Bogo, please, I'm begging you how to show how to put easy place. If you have Light Medica installed, you just go to config menu, and then you go to easy place toggle, and you put that on a hotkey. For me, it's 5. When I toggle it, you can see toggle easy place mode off, which means I can place blocks, or on, which will not allow me to place blocks unless they're in the schematic. And that is easy place for you. Simple as that. Lazy place, yes, you can. It's definitely viable or definitely valid to call it lazy place. It's also like, it makes your life so much better, dude. You should consider it. I think we're gonna do the actual like filling in the garden by ourselves, but I thought it'd be nice, guys, to like get a little bit of a head start from where we were yesterday. So I spent a little bit of time pre-stream prepping this. The craziest thing about easy plays really is that you can place unplaceable blocks like this cross if you have it. What mouse do I have? Logitech G604 Lightspeed, which is not like a classic gamer mouse, but it has a bunch of buttons on the side, which just makes for extra hotkeys, and I think that is a big update. What is a classic? G502. Which will get a little bit better performance on some specs, but I would go for the G604. Absolutely would recommend, and I'm not sponsored by Logitech. Dude, I wish I was sponsored by Logitech though. That'd be insane. We're gonna check these colors because there's still some things that are in the wrong place, like this, for example. I didn't break all of these yet, for the reason that I didn't have place when we placed in my inventory when we first walked past here. Okay, that should be good. That torch is not necessary at all. The torches are just sort of random artifacts that ended up there. Okay, let's remove this. We have some excess stuff here. Oh, that's just grass. Still, it's gotta go. And then here we have a little gate that I didn't put in. And then we go over here. Just hate the GHub software. What's the issue with the GHub software? I'm pretty happy with it, as in like it works. Does it interfere with stuff or something? Spirit, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. CQOL, do you ever get bored and want to start a new world? No, dude. I just had a comment today from somebody who sort of resonated the same sentiment. If you keep running into the issue that you want to start again in a new world, the real question to ask yourself is, what is it about your old world that makes you not want to play in it? And I can give some suggestions on what it might be. Maybe you feel like you don't have anything to do anymore. If you don't have anything to do anymore, then ask yourself, like, why do you want to play a long-term survival way anyway, or long-term survival world anyway? If you care about the challenge of it all, maybe speedrunning would be better for you. And like, there's no problem. Like, you don't have to be a long-term world player. But if it's not really about, hey, I don't think there's a challenge anymore, then what are the things that put you off of playing it? And I think the usual suspects are feeling like your world is a mess, either because there's farms out in the open everywhere, or maybe you made like an absolute mess of a terrain around your base, or maybe it's the fact that you feel like you haven't finished your project. If that's the thing you're looking for, finish your project. I think the main thing that it boils down to is make it so that your world is just fun to be in, like fun to spend time in. And you do that by taking time to make cool things about, like all around the world that make it enjoyable, and trying to keep the mess that you have to make sometimes to get the materials just out of sight. Which is why all my farms are underground in my base. That makes it double cool. It makes it that if I have to like get something from a farm, I get to check out the cool stuff under my base. And also, like, if I fly to my base right now, we're not going to see a bunch of messy stuff. You know what I really hate currently? Pro looking sick, Phoenix Patil, thank you, dude. What I really hate is this lava pool. That feels so out of place. So if it's something like that, that is just putting you off from playing, just like fix the lava pool. Right now, though, we gotta lock in and focus up because that lava pool is already on the sign in the quest hub. And today, we're building a garden over here. How do you implement the story into your world, lore? Dude, that is maybe like the most difficult question, because that takes a lot of time and patience and planning. What I would advise, like when I started this world, I knew some things that I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do them. One of the things I really wanted to do is I wanted to make a hardcore world that has a multiplayer element to it. That is just, in the end, it's not just me by myself playing the game. The question on how to do that, I took my almost 3 years to solve it. And for those 3 years, I was just building with multiplayer in mind. And I was like, trust the process, you'll figure it out one day. Because the basic thing you could say is just invite your friends, put the world on a server. But if you do that, you low-key make the world into an SMP. And after a couple of weeks, inevitably, everybody is going to move on to other things. Because like, it's my world, it's not somebody else's world. So it's not like somebody else is going to play it and build things for months on end. It's not a realistic thing to expect. And also, like, if I invite people that would build things for months on end, how do I know that I will agree with them about my vision for the world? So then the other option I have is, like, maybe I invite somebody for a build and then I kick them out again. But that didn't quite hit the right note for me too. I did figure it out. And you guys are going to see this year what it means. But for the lore, just think about why things are there when you build them. Try to answer a couple questions to yourself about what builds are for. And if you don't know the answer, just don't build something that gets in the way of something else. Hydration check? Dude, I need that. I've only seen you on YouTube. Glad to finally catch you on here, Spirit. Dude, thank you for the follow and welcome. Welcome to the stream. Happy to be here. Here being on Twitch, because guys, if you didn't know, we are multi-streaming nowadays. I think everybody probably knows, right? Mods are a big L, PNX? No, dude. The mods are the biggest W's here. Without the mods, I would not be able to do this. So if you're enjoying the stream, it's because the mods helped me put it on. They're here to make it better for you guys. So if you keep getting timed out, which I know you are, then try and figure out why. Because you don't have to be timed out. It's a choice. You actually, we were genuinely proud of you yesterday for being here without getting timed out. I think it was the first time. Which is crazy. Pennies, welcome in. Oh my god, guys. Dude, I'm so happy that we just decided to do this like Medica style. Because we're going to be able to move on to like actually designing again so quickly after this. Okay, that is, I think, all of the gardening done. Dude, that is so sick. That made such a difference. Next thing we got to do is I want to build this this roof decoration area. Now, I kind of know what we need for that. So let me get the pieces. We need diorite walls. We need end rods. We need resin bricks, stairs and slabs and walls, but like only a handful. And then we need bamboo planks, bamboo stairs, bamboo fences, and bamboo fence gates. Let's get all of those. No, Nina! Oh my god, guys, I did all these design work like last week. And then today, I accidentally deleted that design world when I made a new copy. So I had to redesign the entire thing. I made like staircases in these corners. I remember how I made them, so I can make them again. But like I just deleted like two hours of design work. Fire Dragon and Josh Mark, thank you guys for the follows. W Mods, LOL. PNX, you're gonna get yourself timed out again, dude. I need to get some resin blocks, but I think I actually have them here. That's blocks of resin. Okay, guys, I gotta like put this here, And then drag that into my hotbar to see what we got where. And PNX is gone again. He had a good run. It took him a couple messages there. PNX, the idea is really simple. If you're friendly to other people are going to be friendly to you. That's the whole recipe. You don't need to know anything else. Okay, we got these. That is good stuff. We still need resin brick walls. I think I have them in the super smelter output room. Did I remake the guide? Nina, I had no idea what I made first time. Like I just winged it. He was cute. I know. It's problematic. I know. We'll have to cook it up again. And then we get a bunch of diorite walls. We also need some bamboo block stuff. Let me go to storage, see what we have. Dude! Guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna teleport to the storage. We're actually gonna benefit from all this work we did. I think yesterday was a one-off for PNX. No, well, we gotta believe. He's definitely got the potential. Looney, I got a question, says Eli Monkey King. I'm building a castle around 50 blocks wide or so. Should I worry about keeping everything odd or not worry about it, just make it? Definitely don't worry about it. My castle has roofs that have a 1-block center. It has roofs that have a 2-block center. You wouldn't know the difference unless I went and told you. Okay, let's get to the storage room. Dude, I'm so stoked on having this. I just needed to have like a closer one. So maybe we add the map room. And then we really start saving time. Dude, we could just make another decoder there. It's so simple now that we have it working. Why not netherite hull? I got one, but that's the fortune hull. This is the silk touch one. Mr. Robo, dude, thank you for the membership over on YouTube. We're gonna put Mr. Robo in the book, and we're gonna put Cost in as a bonus name. Sounds good. Just was a bit worried that I made the roof 1 block wrong. Appreciate it. No, it doesn't matter. Just look at whether it feels right and then change it a little bit. Okay, so we need end rods. Do I have those? If I do, they're here in the light department. Okay, 1 stack. That's gonna be plenty. Do we need anything else from here? I don't think so. And then maybe we have bamboo stuff here. Okay, that might be enough. Yo, we got the stairs too. We're definitely gonna be able to work with this. And then fences, dude. We got just about everything. The only thing I still need is the... What in the flippity flip do we call those? Fence gaze. Then here, I know that I made a bunch of pillow logs recently, so let's use those for 6. Could actually use bamboo for that too, but whatever. No, this is not going well. Looney rank wood types? They're all S tier. Dude, I genuinely think it's so great that we have so many different wood types. I want more. I mean that too. They're literally all S tier. Looney diorite? Oh yes, dude. Let me see if I have it in the starter house. Otherwise, we teleport back again. Dude, this is what the teleporters are really for. When you go somewhere, accidentally miss the thing you need, and you gotta go and do another round. Sharp Slash, thank you for the follow. Okay, diorite would be in here. Dude, actually got it. I think I have enough in 1 stack. And then... Do you plan on making End Island cool again? CQOL? I will, but I'm sort of holding off for the end update. 122, guys, I'm calling it. If it's not, I will eat all my notch apples and build a netherite beacon. GIK Lively, or Jack Lively, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Guys, I'm such a believer. End update is real. It's real and it's happening. Okay, let me get to the bamboo farm and get some stuff there. Teleporters and medication for streamer brain. That's one way to look at it. Please no netherite beacon. Dude, just start writing letters to Mojang that we really, really need to have that end update. Otherwise, netherite beacon is happening. You don't want it. You know you don't want it. Mixon and Fairy Chun, thank you guys for the follows. Dude, it's so awesome to just see the follows taking in the entire stream. Guys, GRK just said hi all. We need a hi in return. Can't just leave somebody hanging like that. Mojang will need a bigger letterbox. Dude, I think they have a pretty big ass letterbox. I'm quite sure. This is a bad wager. Akon? No, it's not a bad wager because we're getting an end update, so it really doesn't matter. Vixo, thank you for the follow as well. And we're now on 32k followers on Twitch. Dude, that's sick. I was not expecting that to happen anytime soon. Guys, literally, I was expecting to go back to Twitch and stream to like, I don't know, like 30 viewers. We're triple that within the first week. That's awesome. Okay, we gotta get the light medica thing on and then set our layer here. I'm actually gonna go and switch my mode. Let's go for all above. And then we can just do this. That's gonna be way quicker. You did the thing, Nina. The fire thing. How many do we have anymore? Thank you, Zen. That's exactly what I needed. Appreciate it. Calvin, welcome to the stream. And Tech, welcome to the stream as well. Dude! Dax, what the heck, man? Thank you for the $50 dono over on YouTube. Dax Fabas. Thanks for being a bright spot in the world. Real in Minecraft. Dude, wow. Those are some big words. That's quite a compliment. Thank you. We're going to put Maria in the book as a bonus name. And Udu as well. Dex, thank you, dude, for the donation, like the support, but also for the kind words. I try. I really do. Twinkle Toes, thank you for the follow. Okay, we got this line almost entirely done. The other one is like, oh, dude, that might be so easy to place with easy place. Okay, this looks very, very pink now, but I swear it's gonna look good. We need one more thing. I don't have the resin brick walls. Aryan Gupta, welcome in. YouTube, you on Twitch too? Yes, dude, we're multi-streaming. It's happening. I'm a professional now. It was bound to happen one day. Dude. Okay, resin walls. We have some in the super smelter. Huge W's, yes. Yes, I second that. W for YouTube. Well, that's a way to do it. I love that. Maria just found out that my country, Montenegro, passed the Netherlands in average male height by 0.5 centimeters. Yo, that means everybody is like tall as a skyscraper down there. That's crazy. I feel like Montenegro does not have a lot of people living there, so like one person or like the average is easily impacted. So if some like 7'4" giant moves in, that might be that 0.5 centimeters right there. Boom. I don't think it's that few people, but then again, a 7'4" giant would impact the average everywhere. You guys realize how tall that is? Crazy. Looney, you're not helping the average? No, dude, I'm trying to like be a bit modest here. I'm trying to 5'9" it way down, but it's not working. Like, on average, the Netherlands goes crazy. I feel like I have like that comfortable height though, to where if you go to a show, it's not like you can't see anything. Because that could potentially happen. If you're a bit shorter than I am, then like it's a hard knock life out there. But I feel like it's kind of chill. Okay, guys. Oh, dude, easy placing single depth wall patterns is like a whole other level of awesome. Oh, dude, I have shaders on with easy place. That's not okay. Guys, I apologize for making you sit through that. How tall am I? I'm 5'9" or 1 meter 76 centimeters. Okay, I think this might be a gap that we want to fill. No, I think we're gonna keep that open. There's a misplaced endroll 1 layer down. Dude, there sure is. That does not look good. Also, there's a torch here. Yo, that oh my god. It is... Light Medica is disgusting. That went so quick. To be fair, you guys did not see the time I spent to figure it out in creative. Like, that added up. Hussein Ibrahim, love the bits. Dude, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And do I not have any slabs anymore? I don't. Oliver Piercy, dude, thank you for the 250 over on YouTube. Being in the book is literally in my bucket list. Dude, take it off. Take it off now. You did it. That's awesome. We're taking things off the bucket list today. Oliver Piercy, thank you for the 250. And we're going to put Ikmal Hanif in the book as a bonus name. Let me vent MC, thank you for the follow. And Owen, welcome to the stream. Okay. We get back up here. Turn the easy plays back on and we go crazy. I can't hit that pixel. Dude, I just left that line open on this side. I built it further down on the other end. So there was a discrepancy. Not that you're going to be able to tell, but that is a technically that is a design flaw. That is me making a mistake. But hey, if it's a mistake and nobody ever sees it, is it really a mistake? I don't know. Definition question. Looney, we're the same height, and I'm a woman, which is embarrassing for you as a Dutchman. Yeah, I could not care less. that is not a problem. My girlfriend and I are pretty much exactly the same height, and that's pretty chill. Can the mace do infinite damage? No, it can't. Kristen Dixon, isn't there like a vertical world border that prevents that from happening? Taller than you in 6th grade? Yo, you're winning. Celebrate that. Let's build up this hedge back here. What build model am I using? Henrik Jansson, where it's called Light Medica. Yo, dude, we're done with it though. I think. I feel like that took me more time to design than it took me to place. Isn't it always like that? No, dude, the mountains took so much longer to place than to design. Max mace damage would be 60 million if you could go down to negative 30 million and hit an entity. Dude, that's crazy. Down to 30 million and hit an entity. You could technically, like, make that happen, but it's a crazy maneuver. Hero Brown will find me? What for? What do I do now? Guys, I think what we're gonna do here, we might start building on the garden a little bit. I want to fix this terrain in this corner, where the creepers are at. No, don't do it. I fumbled that because I wasn't aware in which hotkey my hotkey slot my mace was. Beautiful world, like how you build. Also the shades of color that you can buy in general, nice. I think you can put you in the category of builders. I'm Italian. If I can recommend you something that concerns my nation, I would say Minode and Munuizo. It is a small community, but it's very committed to bridging the construction part in Italy till it's all... Dude, that's an awesome comment. There's a whole novel, but I love it. Let me grab some grass blocks. I think we have more of them somewhere. Is that gun a mod or a new weapon? God, man, dude, I love that question. I'm gonna hit you with the crazy answer. That's vanilla Minecraft. That's just in the game. It's called the mace. It's not a gun. Here, it's a big hammer, and it has a crazy enchantment on it. Two crazy enchantments actually. Density adds more damage to every hit for every block that you fall. Never seen that? OMG, dude, it's crazy. The other one is crazier. That one's called Wind Burst, and the Wind Burst launches you way up. Now, this might look crazy already, but let me actually build this grass corner, and then I'll show you something that's way more insane. We'll go do a wither fight. It's been a minute since we did one. Let's see if I can actually aim. Wither fights with the maze, like, that's a true test of your aiming ability. If you can't, you're messed up, and if you can, well... You're gonna go to the moon. Love to see it. Dude, give me a minute. Give me a minute. That wither fight is gonna blow your mind. It does not make sense that it's in vanilla Minecraft. But I actually think that it is a great addition. It's such a good addition to the game. It came so far out of left field. I would never have like anticipated a weapon even remotely like this. It was added to the game in Minecraft 1.21. Should kill a warden with a mace? Maria, I just don't want to do it. I really don't want to mess with wardens in this world. Like, I know that I'd be 99% fine, but that 1%... That 1% puts 3 years of my life at risk. Just now that we're getting to the point that everything is starting to click again, I don't want to gamble that. It's just not worth it. Mr. BK, welcome to the stream. And Wumpy, thank you for the follow. Bedrock Wither fight with mace is much more difficult. Is it, Robka? Dude, I would love to try that. What makes it more difficult? Does the mace behave different, or is it literally the wither? Because I know the wither on Bedrock is crazy. I fought it before. The thing is, though, like, I think with a mace, you just clamp it. Guys, if you play it well, you can one-hit any mob with a mace. We're not gonna do that, though. We're gonna fight him the fun way. Doesn't a warden have heaps of health? It does, but you can still one-hit it. Okay, let me get my stuff. I'll go to my ocean monument and we'll fight it with her real quick. Guys, you want to teleport or you want to fly? Let's teleport, then fly back. It has twice the health. Also, the blue skulls are insane. Hector Miguel, me and a classmate finished 2 projects assigned a month ago in 4 days. Bro is speedrunning his actual responsibilities. Love to hear it. Okay, let's go over there. Mr. Lee, thank you for the follow. That's gonna teleport us to the Ocean Monument. Let me turn the lights on. Dude, I'm gonna let these withers blow up that portal. Oh, the lights are already on. Okay, let me organize a little bit. I think if I put it there, it's not gonna work, so we gotta go here. I've not done this in a minute. Okay, let me turn the music off real quick, and we're gonna lock in. Is my whole bar ready? Looks like it is. How many withers you spawning? 4. 4 is a beautiful number. That was a heavy hit. The tricky part is the withers pushing each other sort of out of line of sight. Dude, focus up. We're so high up. Nina's such a hater. I missed 3 hits. That's not that bad. Could have been better. Could have been better. I will admit. I will admit. Okay, the portal did get deactivated. Guys, we gotta check if there's oh, dude. Give me my nether star. I don't know if I got one there. Is it there? We're looking for those small hitboxes. Okay, that's 2. I have a feeling they're gonna be a little bit further out. They could also be on that platform. Yeah, so that's a maze. It's crazy. Actually unhinged. Now imagine what that does to PvP. If you're on a multiplayer server, it's better breach or density. Mate, I think there's different applications for both of those. So it's circumstantial. You see that the PvP kit for the maze, like maze PvP kit, has both of them. Dude, I do not know where those stars went. Wait, there's definitely one here. The maze PvP kit has both. Oh, and this is number 4. Got him. So it depends on the height you fall from. If you fall from pretty high, density is better. If you fall from lower and you're fighting a, well, something with armor, which is really only a player, Other armor is not that significant. Then you want to go for breach. So I think it's less than 5 blocks is when you want to use a breach hit. Okay, let's go back through the nether and get back to our garden building. Kefla and Owlboy, welcome to the stream. Dude, I think this portal is actually messed up. It is. It is. That goes to a chunk loader portal right now. I might have to get rid of that and just build a new one. Or we just check the coordinates and we line it up proper. That might be a solution, actually. Let's go through here. Hadn't considered PvP? Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Should have an LA with nether stars to pick it up. Dude, you're actually right. I was afraid the LA would get killed, but I didn't know they were essentially immortal. I still think I'd lose it though, the LA. Let me redo that. You'd have them locked up, then release them. What is the detection range for LAs? Like, how many blocks away will they go and find stuff? Your toxic trait is wanting to fight withers that way, but knowing you'd fail. Okay, so just set up a creative world and like practice. Because it's super, super, super fun, and it actually helps a lot with improving your aim, which is why I was bad today. I had not done that for a minute. It does not make the process of getting nether stars all that quick. Gotta be real about that. Guys, I think... You're saying welcome to the stream. You're in, sorry. I think the first thing we do is just plant some birch trees around. Do we go for birch or do we go for oak? So there's a birch forest to the right. There's also a birch forest right there. And then here we have a oak forest. I think we go birch here, and then a little bit of oak out front. Let's get some saplings and some bone meal. They would follow you and pick them up while you look for them. And then you gotta, like, lock them up again. Would it be a time save? It might be. I genuinely do not know. Okay, let's get a entrance key to the base real quick. Kafka, your world has gotten another level since you watched. Yo, dude, welcome back. Yeah, we've gone crazy. It's just this new phase of, like, the first stage of the world, essentially building the main base. It took me just about 3 years, which is stupidly long. But now that we have that and we built other things around it, so much of the time we spend, like, commuting from one place to another is just going through cool stuff. And that makes playing the game so much more fun. Sarita says, I'm never good, I'm the god of war. Okay, intense. Love to see it. I don't know about the LAs. Like, it sounds good, but somehow I'm not fully committed to it just yet. I just imagine I would lose the LA. Dude, that is scary. Oh, that's actually fine. It just scuffed into a different filter. Let me leave this here so I know that it's scuffed. I think at some point I took the filter sheets from there and messed everything up. Yeah, the filters next to it are fine. Oh my god, I don't want to look at that right now. Dude, that is not good. Oh my god, I got so lucky that I only broke the one. Oh, that is disgusting, but it could have been so much worse. We're not gonna do that on stream. That is a terrible stream activity, but I'm gonna need like an hour to resolve that issue. I think what happened, guys, is I unloaded my holy chest monster. I unloaded my storage. which is a safety hazard. Okay, let me actually take a sugar box. What is going on, though? Does that have something to do with the teleporter? No, just with not turning off the storage. Let me get more saplings. I don't know exactly how many I need. I'll leave this stuff in here so we fix it. Okay, and then we need bone meal, which I probably have down here. If you fix storage online, it's not a hardcore world. That's not exactly how it works. What I mean is, like, if you're live a lot of the time, you can also trust the not live stuff, just because, like, you would notice a crazy jump in between live streams. Whereas if it's just videos, you really don't know what's going on. I'm not saying that every non-live hardcore world is not legit. I'm just saying that you really don't know. Because there have been hardcore series that people thought were serious, and people just got caught. Don't hard lock up the LAs. Just have a big room under the arena that they would follow you into. Dex, I feel like it would take so much time to get them back in there and get them out, and it might offset the time benefit that we get. Guys, I'm looking for bone meal here. There's absolutely nothing here. That means we gotta wither skeleton farm for a second. It's pretty quick at getting the bones. Yo, Ryan! The Revoluni truly never ends? No, dude. It's still only getting started. Dude, your video, I sent you the DM too, but it's I got to watch it since. Awesome. Guys, if you have not seen it, check out Ryan's latest video. Man made a netherite block farm, but it's legit. It's not a cheesy kind of video that you'd expect from somebody making a netherite block farm. It's an actual netherite block farm. Crazy stuff. Why, thank you. Dude, that praise is well deserved and you know it. So much work went into that. How to make a netherite block farm? Well, watch Ryan's video. You'll learn all about it. Tyler, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Looney, don't use totems. Draxum. Dude, the totems are there for me playing the game like an idiot, because I'm also reading chat and doing other things and loving my maze too much. Only totems I've ever popped have been to fall damage, and I intend to keep them there for exactly that. But, Draxum, I will tell you this. If I had a button right now in front of me that would remove totems for everyone, and it would make hardcore trustworthy in a way where you can't fake it, I would press that button so fast. Since they are in the game though, I'm gonna use them. I won't like the stream until Looney says the magical word. What is the magical word? Why would it make worlds trustworthy? No, what I'm saying is we're missing a functionality that sort of guarantees that hardcore worlds are legit. I don't know what tech would solve that, but if there's a tech that would solve that, for example, it's only hardcore if you play on this server that is actively monitored by just, dude, like speedrunning, right? Where you have speedruns and you submit your runs and they get verified. If there was a mechanic like that for hardcore, or if there could be a mechanic like that for hardcore, I'd be so stoked. Because it's so unfortunate that everything got hyper optimized for somebody's bankroll. Not somebody's bankroll, but people's bankroll in general. Ryan's video taught me to never build so big. I'm not sure that was the lesson that was there, but like I get how you would take that away from it. See, I just want it to be like Path of Exile hardcore, where you just lose a status, and not essentially a full account deletion. Dude, I'm not familiar with Path of Exile. Lose a status, not a full account deletion. I actually like... No, so essentially this is an achievement you have for not dying, and you lose it when you die. I like the fact that your world is at stake. I think that makes it way better. I just don't like it that it's so easy to not have your world at stake, but pretend like you do. That's my only gripe. Delete work, focus on Looney Stream. Yeah, you can do that. The problem is you can always make backups. True, but like when there's Naked and Afraid, for example, there's accountability there in other players also being on the server. So if somebody died and it would be a cover-up, then would be a cover-up between 20 people. Wait, did I just say there's 20 people in Season 2? That's crazy. Surely not intentional. So that partially solves it. It would be cool if there's like an actual like hardcore server, like a proper one that's intended for the long run. The thing is, it's hard to get everybody to commit to that. Okay, guys, I think we have bones for everyone, or bones for all the saplings we need to grow. 20 people is a lot, but so excited. Yeah, that could get kind of noisy having 20 people in one place, right? If only there was a solution for that, that'd be great. Montgomery, welcome in. I was late, but that's fine. I was talking with my dad about life, religion, theology, quantum physics, consciousness, his own experience with God, and talking with him and stuff. Dude, that's quite the conversation you guys had. And that sounds like one of the conversations of all time. Love those conversations? Dude, I get it. That's what I'm doing right now, says Heavenly Demon. Forget about work, focus on Looney Stream. You have exams starting today. Dude, get out here, go study. You can come back once you're done. I didn't need to take this jump, but I just want to. And that's, guys, why I want totems in my world. So I can do stuff like this. Even though there's no logical reason to do it. The fact that it's fun is all the reason I need. AJ, you just had your final exam 2 days ago? GG's, dude. Hope it went well. How do the proximity mics work? It's a mod called Simple Voice Chat. And it essentially detects when there's players in range. And, you can hear somebody from 60 blocks away. Where further away, it means softer audio. It's great. Honestly great. Okay, I have a lot of random stuff here that we don't need. Let me get some saplings going. That's not exactly how I saw that going. Let's not talk about it. Kestria, yo! With the 10 gifted memberships over on YouTube, thank you. That gets Black Belt MC in the book. That gets Dex Fobs in the book again. We'll put in Drexum, who got a membership gifted. The Wind's got a membership gifted. Mikolash Pacek got a membership gifted, as did Chris, as did Tu, as did Troll Runken, Drexel, Sonu, Kakane, sorry, 007. Was that 10? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is 10. Bonus name goes to Bente. And let's also put Holmes from Twitch in there. And BB Shoes. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. That was a whole bunch of people in the book. Kesha, thank you. What a W, exactly. Okay, that's pretty dense. How I just grew those, which is fine, but let's give it a little bit more breathing space. Oh, this song is such a vibe. Means we're also gonna have to replace the lightning rod. Let's put it out front for now. No, dude. I was going for the phantom. Dude, I did not have enough momentum to even try that. Get out here. Aguston, Dunny Zagam, and Valk the Raccoon, thank you for the follows. Nina just lost it at the word raccoon. If you know, you know. MNICY, dude, thank you for the gift of membership. Also, dude, I read your last reply on that comment, and that last line that hit so hard. The nuance of what you said, where it's like there's value to things, and it doesn't feel like I've quite touched on that. That was really cool because it goes to show that something is important to you, and that is such a compliment. So thank you. Wait, I forgot. Oh no, did Moritz get it? Moritz did get it, and I'm gonna put Mary in the book as a bonus name. All is well. How are you, Bibishes? Dude, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Honestly, guys, I feel like the streams are such a vibe right now. Like, I spend most of my day being excited about that I get to stream later in the day. Will I put wildflowers in this birch forest? Dude, I hadn't thought about that, but it's like we totally could. Yo, this is gonna do a great job at blending. I just gotta grow a couple of them, like... What the pack spawning? Guys, chill. They were standing so close to one another too. Okay, that was not the smoothest operation ever, but we're in the clear. Can I grow it here? Dude, yes I can. Oh, that does a lot for that line being too straight. It's still too straight, but we'll fix that on the inside. I think I want to essentially plant a birch tree right here, and then fill in the diagonal going backwards to that tree. And then from there, I'm gonna transition into a oak forest. Looney's so close to dying? Nah, I wouldn't have died. Oh my god, Sarah with 5 gifted too! Dude! Sarah goes in there, Kickaps goes in there. 3, 2, 1. We have Kun. Dude, where's that symbol? There. Kun 2000. Without a space. We're gonna put Jay Sanjaya in the book. Foodie got a membership gifted as well. And then leaves one more. Carlton Riddle. And let's grab Bogo over from Twitch chat. And Denise a gamer. Denny's a gamer. Did I finally... Dan is a gamer? Dude, I figured it out. That's some code language there. Okay, we're going to the oak saplings now. Oh, dude, I was hoping we got a big oak tree there. like actually actively hoping that it would. That's great. Okay, dude, it still looks so crazy just because there's nothing here. And I think we need a little island in the middle here to sort of fill the spacing. I do like the trees around the outside. Let's put 1 or 2 here. No more than that. Seriously, why Human? I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Thank you for the follow, Revik. Revik, thank you as well. Pullman's welcome to the stream. Oh, dude, I want to have... What in the bush is this? I've never seen that. We're not doing that. That was crazy. Not much better, but it's something. Oh well. Dude, these trees just want to be tiny. Thanks for the idea of never AFKing. Now I built the farm design while AFKing. Wait, what? You built the farm design? Oh, you're running the farm while building it? Yeah, dude, that's the way to go. It just makes the game so much more fun to play. I just want to not have a tiny oak tree. Can we do that, please? I guess. We can force the big ones. True, not every farm is viable to AFK. Which is fine. Is this gonna fire tick spread to the trees? It might, but even if it does, I don't think it's a big issue. Tree was not okay. Dude, you should be embarrassed. That's horrendous. Looney, you think you would get along with chat IRL? Yo, you know what I would love to do? Just like host. Oh, you get wildflowers here now if you bone meal the ground. That's new. That's crazy. I didn't know that. This is a birch forest. It doesn't have wildflowers in it because it's an old birch forest, but it just grew them. That was cool. Let me pick up my train of thought. What I would love to do one day is like a loony bar crawl. Just like do a bar crawl in a city. What is a bar crawl? Oh my god. This is a normal world. Oh, you guys are too young. Okay, this isn't for everyone. It'd be sick though. Looney, new here. How are you doing? Redshirt, I'm doing great, dude. Thank you for asking. We're blending currently. I know the question was how are you doing, but the answer to what are you doing, because I apparently asked that myself. We're sort of integrating the map room build into the terrain. Dude, we just got a beehive. Wait, that's how you farm beehives, I suppose? Wait. Guys, could you... What happens if you blow up... Dude, I gotta try something. What if we have a beehive? No, it's not called that. Bee nest. And then we have TNT. Does that drop it? It does not drop it. Okay, but I guess you can farm him somehow. Guys, we don't talk about that hole underground I just made in my creative world. That nobody saw that. Guys, did you see how my game was a little laggy there? That is the result of the chunk loaders. So my game is not like laggy the entire time while playing, but when I enter my world, for the first few seconds, everything is kind of weird. Because it's not just loading in where I am, it's also loading in where the chunk loaders are loading stuff. So it's like a second of stutter, and then if I press my F3, usually it's still at like 180 frames. So we're chilling. frames if I'm not near any builds. So right now they're sort of impaired by the map there. This is a weird land bridge, but we'll just let it happen, I guess. Dragon Skull, welcome in. Mil Vorsilko Gaming, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. And Dreadchar as well. Dude, that looks like natural forest. That's cool. Let's keep extending it till here. Tyler, do I know any good chunk loader tutorial? Dude, chunk loaders got so much easier. It's really, really simple. Let me show you. If we get obsidian. So all you need is a portal. Then blocks, redstone torches, and powered rails. So what you do is you set it up like this. Just grab a screenshot of what I'm making and you'll have it. This is everything you need. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Important things to look out for is make sure that if this portal is facing south, you face it south on the other side of the chunk loader too. And then if you have a minecart, rather than putting one minecart, that's going to go through the portal. Okay, so let me check what I just said. Okay, that is also facing south, which is good. So then on the other side, you make the exact same thing. You put this here. Minecart goes in there. Put a second minecart. That should send the first one through. Put a third minecart. And now they're going to bounce each other through the portal. So the setup is literally that on both sides. If you want to make it a little bit more secure, you could do this. Now the minecarts will keep working, but if a zombie piglin spawns in there, it will get suffocated in the blocks. That's it. That's all there is to it. And the triple minecarts are beautiful because the triple minecarts, they keep pushing each other back and forth. And that makes it so that even if the chunk loader breaks, it will sort of fix itself. 121.5 update made that way easier. So that's new chunk loader tech. I don't remember who it came from, but I found it and I was like, yo, that's a godsend. I'll put the video where I got it from in the description of my my video where I make the chunk loaders. That video is going to have a bunch of references in it. We took the chunk loaders from someone. I learned the redstone interface from Matt Batwing's video. Matt just got to 250k subscribers, which is awesome. And then we took the instant wires from Kahixen. And from there, I just cooked up the system. Dude, a lot of that was actually my contribution. That's cool. That's the first time I've ever made anything like that. Guys, life is so freaking good. I passed all my exams for my oral in English, got 100%. I called a guy that's helping me get a job, and now I get to chill out, drink beers, and eat Subway. Or Suko Gaming, dude, congrats. That sounds like an awesome time. I'm genuinely happy for you. Revek, welcome. You want to keep the forces here? Or will you do a better lighting system? Oh, the forest here or light it up? Nah, I think the forest is fine. I'm not too worried about it. Like, this is one of those areas in your world that doesn't need to be spawn-proofed. Can be a little messy. If I completely misunderstood the question and just started yapping about something else, feel free to try and rephrase it. I feel like that happens every now and again, where I just... The most beautiful example is sometime in season 1 when somebody asked me, Looney, what is your why? And I started going on this philosophy rant, and he's like, that's cool and all, but I was curious about your why level. That was so good. It also, in chat, it just said, what is your why with the level, with the letter Y, but one of the mods read it out to me, and I just went on a spiritual journey or something. That's still, to this day, one of my favorite streaming moments. Do we know when that happened? No, dude. Sometime season 1. Could have been any given moment. That's like 4 years ago. Like, not quite sure. Okay, guys. Already, especially if you go a little further out, this is making a big difference, adding the forest back. So I think we'll keep it going. I'm curious, JB Gaming, dude, 38 months, that is 3.5 years. Crazy. Thank you for the membership. Hey again, Looney, good to see you. Almost at 40 months. Dude, you're getting there. 3.5 years is wild. Let's put Snacky Chan in the book. Revik, you mean the torches? Oh yeah, the torches, we're gonna just remove them, I think. I want to also have a tree here, even if it's just one. And then we gotta keep going for a little while. I'm thinking about how we're gonna connect that build. You guys have been asking me if I'm gonna make a bridge. And initially I said no, but like, I'm tempted. Let's look at it. That could have looked like my stream was frozen, me just thinking. What if we build a bridge all the way here? I might get rid of this boat and just like connect the bridge to the village. Bridge be cool? Yeah, I think we do that tomorrow. Build it on a diagonal so you don't put it like right in front. The thing is, I want to have it connect here because this is where the entrance to the build is. Just go here, just past the village. Dude, that could actually be kind of nice. Maybe, guys, we cut out like this place where that tree is. Just like remove a little bit of this island, and then just go for this line. And then we make it so that the boats at some point can sort of like go through or underneath. Mar202PV, thank you for the follow. Kanye Bihari, what's that? Is that a bank? Oh, this building? It's two things. It's my map room, and it's also gonna be a museum. I didn't hear your question, Nina. Could you say it again? There's land on both sides of that. Why would you go through the water? It's not like there's actually a... Oh, like here in between. Yeah. It could be a bridge here and a bridge here. Like two parts. That would kind of make more sense. But also, like, honestly, guys, like, there, you could totally find this the way I described it somewhere out in the world, like IRL, where the bridge goes here just because somebody thought it looked cool and it was a good look for the city. Bro reads everyone's chat, legend. Thank you, dude. I think it's one of those classic cases of if it looks good, it looks good. So we'll make it work. It really doesn't matter like what makes more sense. It really just it's about what looks good. If it looks good, it looks good. Okay, guys. Nina in the mod chat is saying it would look weird because it wouldn't make sense. But think about it. Like, how many things in my world do not make sense but look great? That whole castle on that snowy mountain does not make any sense. It's flipping cool though. Did you guys know this trick? Did I make it? No, this should be possible. There you go. You can force grow the big trees. This is the smallest big tree that you could possibly get, I think. AJ says, I feel like there's a better way of doing it. That's not the thing though. The method was fine. The only thing is it's RNG. Like, there's a couple models that would have a successful growing attempt, and we just hit a stupid one. Here, same method, better result. Totally ethical way of growing big trees. Dude, how would it not be ethical? Bro, babies on... I don't have breeze balls. Bro, you got sick armor. I just made pathways. Dude, I didn't even... With that first block, I wasn't even aware that I didn't have breeze balls. I just thought I misclicked. I gotta see where I want more big trees. I think I low-key want one there. Can we have a stream of you mining a huge chunk of dirt just because of how satisfying the instant digging is? I just don't know if it would be the best content, you know? It ain't live, it ain't hardcore. Stream everything. Dude, like, you still gotta strike a balance and get some good content on stream, though. Oh my god! Dude. We're getting rolled with the tree RNG. What is this? Look at this. This grew around the dirt. That is such a scam. Why did it serve that? That's crazy. Subway Surfer content on the gameplay on the side for viewer engagement with the dirt digging stream. Just have like a triple window with multiple games going on. Also, just have like an old YouTube video from me on the side as well. Chat on screen. And then maybe make the stream title Digging Dirt until literally nobody cares anymore. Dude, I'm getting so rolled on these trees. Is it a Mog Swamp Core? Dude, Mog Swamp Core is a beautiful, beautiful term. Shouldn't we just call it Mog Core? Has a better ring to it. Okay, guys, I'm inclined to believe that this tech is dead. What the heck is this? I just grew a bush around a dirt tube. Core swamp. Just believe in it. Oh my god, that's horrible. You see, guys, it can work. It's just random, man. Like, the tech is real. We're literally just getting rolled on the RNG. Sarah, thank you for the 5 gifted over on Twitch as well. Oh my god. You guys are going crazy with it. Sarah, thank you. They go out too.